Earlier this week, Out FM, an intersectional queer and progressive radio show originating from WBAI 99.5 FM in New York City, broadcast an hour-long show focused not only on Venezuela, but also the anniversary of the January 6, 2020 insurrection, promoted, fomented, and never ever outright renounced by current U.S. President Donald Trump. Broadcast Tuesday, January 6, Out FM proffered to its listeners information they may not have yet heard about the U.S. government's unprovoked and illegal attack on Venezuela and its kidnapping of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife, Cilia Flores. The show also recounted the years-long devastating impact of the long-term economic sanctions on the Venezuelan population as it broadcast information from Venezuela's Vice Minister of Foreign Affairs for North America, Carlos Ron Martinez. The show also rebroadcast an interview from 2019 in which Out FM's John Riley spoke with Ricardo Julio Sanchez, a representative of a consortium of Venezuelan LGBT activist groups, which traveled 6 years ago with a Venezuelan delegation to the United Nations. Many of the issues Out FM addressed in that interview with Sanchez some 6 years ago still are relevant today. For example, the show discussed the impact of the trade embargo by the United States on Venezuela and its impact on people as a whole and on people with HIV and AIDS in particular. However, this week's Tuesday Out FM broadcast opened up with a piece by Michelle Elner, a Latin America campaign coordinator at Code Pink. Code Pink is a feminist grassroots organization working to end U.S. warfare and imperialism. Elner begins by referencing President Donald Trump's announcement this past Saturday, January 3rd, about the U.S. military attack on Venezuela and the kidnapping of its president Nicolas Maduro and its first lady Cilia Flores. Finally, looking back on the January 6, 2020 insurrection, Out FM spoke to Matthew N. Lyons, who has written and published extensively on right-wing politics for over 30 years. Lyons writes regularly for the website Three-Way Fight, which focuses its reporting on anti-fascism. Lyons' work has also appeared in both leftist and mainstream publication. This past week's show was co-hosted and co-produced by Bob Lederer and John Riley. WBAI producer William Kamakato also provided valuable assistance in setting up Out FM's interview with Vice Minister of Foreign Relations for North America, Carlos Ron Martinez. He also translated the interview. So, don't miss this past week's Out FM show. Go now to outfm.org, download or stream the show now, or do it anytime at your convenience at outfm.org. And don't forget, you can listen to Out FM every Tuesday, 8 to 9 p.m. by tuning your radio to 99.5 FM if you live in the New York, New Jersey tri-state area, or you can stream it anywhere in the world on your Android or Apple radio app. Just tune that also to 99.5 FM. And don't forget, you can listen live on Tuesday from anywhere in the world by visiting WBAI's website, wbai.org/listen-live. Once again, that's wbai.org/listen-live. The music you're listening to is Jana's Delight, released in 1988 by celebrated jazz pianist Don Pullen. Don was an African-American bisexual man who unfortunately was stricken by AIDS 3 decades ago. Jana's Delight debuted not long before he died. Don, you are no doubt missed, and we are ever grateful for your legacy of inimitable jazz compositions and recordings that survive you. That's it for now. I'm Tony Glover. Please don't forget to visit outfm.org and stream or download the show either right now or later at your convenience. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show.